Picture this. It's 2 a.m. You're tossing and turning, staring at that crack in the ceiling that looks suspiciously like your bank balance. Negative. And growing wider. You're convinced your neighbor's secretly a millionaire with a yacht in the driveway, while you're over here debating if skipping coffee this week means you can afford that extra slice of pizza. Sound familiar? Hey, I'm Leo, and this is Money with Leo. Money is simple, but not easy. Like knowing you should hit the gym, but choosing Netflix and chips instead. If that hits home, subscribe now so I can keep calling you out nicely. Let's dive in. Buckle up, folks, because today we're peeling back the curtain on the financial life of the average American. We're talking real numbers, income, savings, debt, the whole messy, relatable shebang. And spoiler alert, it's not all doom and gloom, but some of these stats might make you go, whoa, really? But here's the empowering part. Beating the average isn't some impossible superhero feat. It's about making smart choices, building a bit of discipline, and yeah, maybe skipping that impulse buy now and then. You got this. First off, let's talk about income. That paycheck that shows up and disappears faster than free samples at Costco. According to the U.S. Census Bureau's latest release in September 2025 for 2024 data, the median household income was $83,730. That's holding pretty steady from the year before. No big dramatic jumps. Median means half of households earn more, half earn less. So if you're right around there, you're smack in the middle of the pack. But if you're below that, don't worry yet. Plenty of us are, and there are ways to climb. For individual full-time workers, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported median weekly earnings at $1,214 in Q3 2025. That shakes out to roughly $63,000 a year before taxes. And then boom, taxes hit like that uninvited guest who eats all your snacks at the party. It's tough out there. I know families stretching every dollar on that median income, juggling rent, groceries, kids stuff. It really tugs at the heartstrings. All those big dreams of vacations or financial freedom clashing with everyday bills. But here's where hope kicks in. With a solid budget, maybe picking up a side hustle like driving for Uber or freelancing online, you can start pushing your income above average. It's doable, one step at a time. All right, shifting to retirement savings. This section always hits hard. Federal Reserve data shows over half of households, around 54%, have zero dedicated retirement savings. None. Zip. That's a lot of folks heading into later years relying mostly on Social Security. For those who do save, medians from recent reports are sobering. Under 35, about $18,880. 35 to 44, around $45,000. 45 to 54, roughly $115,000. 55 to 64, about $185,000. Averages look better because the wealthy pull them up, like $49,000 for under 35, jumping to over $500,000 for 55 to 64. Think about it. Decades of grinding at work, and for many, the nest egg feels way too small to support those golden years of travel or hobbies. It's frustrating, heartbreaking even, like training for a marathon and realizing the finish line got pushed back. I feel that disappointment. We've all had moments staring at our accounts, wondering if it'll ever be enough. But listen, compound interest is your secret weapon here. Start contributing to a 401k, especially if your employer matches. That's free money. Vanguard's latest data shows average balances around $148,000 for those participating. Consistency and discipline turn small contributions into big growth over time. You can absolutely build more than the average with steady habits. Now, let's lighten up a bit and talk spending, where all that hard-earned cash actually goes. The BLS 2024 Consumer Expenditures Report pegs average annual spending per household at $78,535. Housing devours the biggest chunk, about 33%, or roughly $26,000 a year. Rent or mortgage, utilities, all that. Food comes next at around 13%, $10,200 between groceries and eating out. Transportation, 17%, about $13,350 on cars, gas, insurance. Then healthcare, entertainment, clothes, it adds up so fast. Ever check your bank app and wonder where the money flew? It's like your dollars have wings, heading straight to Amazon or that drive-thru. That emotional back and forth between, I deserve this treat, and I need to save, is real and exhausting for so many of us. But the flip side is exciting. Once you start tracking expenses, maybe with a free app, and cut back on the non-essentials, like those subscription services you forgot about, you free up cash to save or invest. Suddenly, you're spending less than average age and building wealth. Discipline here feels empowering, like taking control back. Credit scores. Some good news, finally. The average FICO score is holding steady at around 715 based on the most recent 2025 data. That's in the good range, folks. Enough for decent loan rates. Not elite, but solid. If yours is lower, it's not permanent. Pay bills on time. Keep credit card balances low, under 30% utilization, and watch it climb. It's like a video game where good habits level you up, unlocking better interest rates, easier approvals for homes or cars. The relief of seeing that score improve, priceless. Opens doors to bigger dreams. But debt. Oh, debt is the villain we all battle. The New York Fed's Q3 2025 report shows total household debt at a record $18.59 trillion. Mortgages make up the bulk at $13.07 trillion. Credit cards, over $1.2 trillion. Student loans, $1.65 trillion. Autos, around $1.63 trillion. That crushing weight of monthly payments, the stress of minimums barely touching principal, it's overwhelming. I empathize deeply with families drowning in it, putting off vacations or home repairs because payments eat everything. Dreams delayed, anxiety high. Yet, you can fight back. Methods like debt snowball, pay smallest first for quick wins, or avalanche for interest savings. Refinance if rates drop. Make extra payments when possible. Discipline flips the script from debt controlling you to you conquering it. Net worth ties it together. Assets minus debts. Your overall financial health score. From the Federal Reserve's most recent comprehensive survey of consumer finances in 2022, median net worth is $192,700 overall. By age, under 35, around $39,000. 35 to 44, about $135,600. 45 to 54, $247,200. 55 to 64, $364,500. It plateaus or dips after. Averages much higher due to wealth inequality. If yours feels low, you're in good company. Inequality means many are there, but building it, thrilling. Pay down high-interest debt. Invest in stocks or retirement accounts. Grow home equity. That shift from scraping by to real security feels amazing, hopeful. Savings rates. How much we actually sock away. Recent BEA data has the personal savings rate around 4 to 5%, like 4.7% lately. Saving just pennies on every dollar after bills leaves little buffer for emergencies. The stress of a car repair wiping you out, brutal and too common. Aim higher, 10 to 20% if possible. Automate transfers to emergency funds. You'll sleep better knowing you're ahead of average. Finally, retirement age. Surveys show the average actual retirement around 62 these days. Many plan for 65 or later, dreaming of full Social Security at 67. But health issues, layoffs, or burnout force earlier exits. That longing for rest after years of hustle, it's emotional, earned. With better planning and savings, though, you control the timeline, retiring on your terms. Whew, we unpacked a ton today. These stats are from reliable 2024 to 2025 sources like Census, BLS, Fed, BEA. But numbers evolve, so check their sites for the absolute latest. The key message ringing through, beating the average American's finances is totally achievable. Budget thoughtfully, save consistently, invest wisely, tackle debt head on. Simple principles, applied with discipline, compound into freedom. No more eternal ramen nights or 2 a.m. worries. Start those habits today. Your future self will high-five you. If this spoke to you, smash like, subscribe for more real talk money advice, and comment your biggest financial stressor below. Let's support each other in the comments. Until next time, stay savvy out there.